Yo, what is going on, guys? Today I got a brand new video. So this one's gonna be a little fucking weird, alright? And as you can tell by the title of the video, today we are looking at a woman who ate 100 square meters of drywall. 100 square meters of drywall within 7 years. The fact that she ate even an inch of drywall in 7 years makes me concerned. But anyways, for anyone who's new, welcome to Utopia, where we do stupid ass reactions. Let me tell you. So last video I did something called eating whipped cream, a punch of it, and then gagging on it and saying that it went down my throat smoothly. Well, I'll be damned if I eat drywall. I draw the limit at that. But, yeah, anyways, yeah, like I said, if you are new, just, keep in mind this channel might get this video, I should say, might get very weird, considering this woman ate 100 square meters of drywall in 7 years. Let's see how the fuck she did it, because this is like some world record or something.
My name is Nicole. I'm 26 years old. I'm a single parent. I live in Detroit, Michigan. And I'm addicted to eating drywall.
Oh, the sound! Oh, the drywall crunching in my teeth! Oh! That's disgusting, bruh. I'm sorry. How did this come to happen? You know? Like, who's just like, oh, let me punch a hole in my wall and eat the drywall. That sounds like a good idea. Like, who the fuck comes up with this shit, you know? Like, that's just terrible. And the sound still gets me. Like, this is... wow. I can't even believe that.
I am literally eating my house.
Nicole has been addicted to eating drywall for over 7 years. It started innocently with a bite of chalk.
I switched from chalk to drywall because drywall tastes better than chalk to me.
Both of them fucking suck in taste, I'd imagine. But how do you accidentally take a fucking bite out of chalk? Like, I sure as hell hoped you was a little kid and she wasn't like 20 being like, you know what would be great? Hey, Lily, whoa, and then the kid's just like, what, mommy? Give me that fucking chalk, let me take a bite out of it. And it fucking bites the shit, and like, this tastes good. She's like, mommy, I need pink to finish it. Who fucking cares, Lily? I'm taking your chalk. You can play with the rest, you know? Like, God, man, I can just imagine this woman, man. Like, oh my God, bro, this is not shaping up to be a good video.
Now, Nicole ingests drywall up to 6 times a day.
I love the smell of drywall, the texture of it, the taste. I love everything about drywall. It's kind of like a chalky taste, and I probably eat about this much a day. I get drywall wherever I can find it. My house, for instance, my friend's house, and sometimes my grandmother's house.
You know, how do these people just let her do it? You know, like, oh yeah, you know, hey grandma, how you doing? Oh yeah, pretty good. Who, you want some pie or something? No, actually, I want to go and eat your fucking wall. Like, that's what she's doing. That's what she asked for. Like, why is her friends and her grandma just okay with this, you know? Like, that'd be a weird thing to ask. Like, hey, Georgie, what? Hey, can I fucking eat your house? Like, bruh, how the fuck does that even work? You know? Like, most people are like, huh, you're so fat, you eat a house. No, she's literally eating her house. How the fuck does that work? You know? Like, oh, God, I can't even imagine, bruh. But I'm gonna try to finish this video, but it's like 7 minutes long, so I don't know about that.
This is the hole in my wall that I've created by picking, and I've been picking at it for like 2 months. I take a piece like this and I take it and I break it. Then I'll take a bite out, I eat it. There are different kind of drywall. Some are thicker than others, some just, they don't taste the same. For instance,
you know, if I just saw this lady walking down the street, I'd be like, oh, hey, how are you? You know, and she'd probably be like, oh, I'm good, how about you? I would never know that she fucking eats drywall to sustain herself. You know, why is she eating it from her house? You know, you can go to a fucking Home Depot and buy a big ass sheet of that shit and not have to worry about it for like another like 7-8 years. Like, why eat it from your house, man? Like, first of all, get someone to repair that fucking drywall. And if they ask what happened, just say, oh yeah, I play a lot of fucking Fortnite, and well, we all know where it goes from there. Also, I can't imagine the nightmare she endures because she has braces. So I can't imagine the nightmare she has trying to fucking pick that shit out of her braces. Like, God. And then she has a tongue ring. Like, oh, that's like the worst combination to eat drywall. Not that you should, but like, bruh, what the fuck, man? Like, even if I wanted to eat drywall, I don't think my parents will let me smash a hole in my wall and then just take a piece and fucking eat it, you know? Like, that's just not okay, man.
Green drywall over there, that one has a nasty taste over there, and this one just has like a fresher taste to me.
Nicole's addiction spiraled out of control when her mother died 5 years ago.
The loss of my sister, it's been very, very hard on Nikki, but she's trying to stand strong, but it does really bite her.
No one in my life knows about my addiction to drywall. It's very weird and has made me embarrassed, and I am ashamed because it's not food.
Whoa. You know what? This is gonna sound terrible, but you should be ashamed of yourself if you're eating your fucking drywall, dude. Why the fuck are you even eating drywall? What's the point? And also, I mean, like, why does she have to hide it from people? Like, I understand it's embarrassing and whatnot, but, like, maybe wait till your goddamn uncle is, you know, out of the fucking house to eat it, you know? Like, come on, man. At the very least, have some common etiquette. Stop hiding it from your grandpa. He already knows. It's kind of like when you're 18 and you start, like, smoking or drinking, and your parents already know, and you know that, and then you're still scared to drink or smoke, even though they're like, oh, yeah, you're fine. You know, it's kind of like that. Like, who really cares? It's fucking fucked up and stupid, don't get me wrong, but who really cares?
I am worried that I will eventually get sick, but at this point I do not really want to know what's in drywall.
It would break me down terribly if anything was to ever happen to Nicole. She's like a daughter to me.
My addiction is at its worst. It's really time for me to stop, but I'm not sure that I can stop.
Nicole.
It's fucking drywall. The fact that it's drywall in the first place should be enough to stop. Like, come on, bruh. Like, I mean, it's kind of like cigarettes, you know? Like, sure, it's hard to get rid of the addiction, but you can get rid of the addiction. I mean, I'm not saying quit cold turkey, but, like, stop eating it? Like, what do I even say to you, you know? Like, how does that even go down to, like, for example, going to a doctor, what would you even say? They're like, oh, so, what are you addicted to? Oh, I like eating my fucking house. That's what I'm addicted to. He's like, seriously, what are you addicted to? She's like, no. And then pulls out this fucking massive drywall thing from her purse. I eat this shit. And then fucking takes a big ass bite out of it. And the goddamn doctor is just like, you know what? Just get the fuck out.
Family doesn't know about her addiction. Today, she's finally ready to reveal her secret to her uncle.
So this is it. This is that little problem you told me
Yeah, that's
about.
the little hole I've been telling you.
Yeah, so how the heck that happened?
Well, for the past 7 years, I have been eating drywall.
Eating drywall? Are you serious?
Yes,
This is not some kind of joke.
no joke.
That's an unnatural agent, not meant to go in our physical body. As you ingest this, you're also ingesting all kind of chemicals.
I know I shouldn't be eating it, but it's addictive, you know?
Yeah.
I crave it. It's getting to the point where, you know, I'm eating it too much.
7 years is a lot of poison. All right.
You know what? props to this fucking uncle, dude. He is chilling, collected, man. I want this guy to be my goddamn uncle. Like, I can imagine telling my parents, hey, so remember that hole in the wall that I said I punched in there and you guys haven't fixed it yet? And they're like, yeah, what about it? Oh yeah, I didn't punch it. I just fucking ate it. And they're like, get the fuck out of my house. Like, this dude is such a chill, calm, collected person. I would love to be friends with this dude. I know that's weird because he's probably in his 60s or something, but this dude is so chill. How can you not like this dude, you know?
It feels good to have somebody to, turn to, and to have somebody like him that I could possibly lean on is a great feeling.
We've got to get you to see a doctor. And I'm with you, as always, on everything. We know we're going to get past it. I know Nicole is a strong person, and I know with the right help that she can beat this.
I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I'm going to take his advice, and I'm going to see a doctor and get help with my addiction.
You know what? Props to this lady as well. At least she's not like, oh, I don't have an addiction. It's normal. You know, at least she recognizes that that's a problem and that it should be taken care of. So, as much as it's nice to poke fun and be like, ha, you eat your house, like, I honestly, legitimately am so glad that her family is so supportive of her getting help. And the fact that she's trying to get help in the first place, legitimately, I am so glad that this will have a happy ending.
It's scary to find out what's in drywall, what I may have done to my body.
Have you had any problems with belly pain or nausea, vomiting, constipation?
I've had stomach pain, but I've always thought that it was because of spicy foods.
Mm-hmm. And in terms of the, when you have a craving for it, do you feel any kind of anxiety around that at all, anxious at all before you eat a piece of drywall?
Very anxious to eat a piece.
Yeah, you feel anxious?
Yes,
okay.
Very anxious.
Okay, and then once you have a piece, does the anxiety...
So she's anxious to eat a piece. Also, I'm sorry, you've been eating drywall for the past 7 years, and you thought the pain in your stomach that was constant was from eating spicy food. When was the last time you ate spicy food? How does that not, connect into her head, you know? Like, oh, maybe the fact that I'm eating this highly dangerous thing called drywall that you're not supposed to fucking eat, that generally you should, I don't even think you should really be touching unless you have to. Maybe that's what's going on with my stomach. Nah, it's probably just the fucking burritos I ate last night. It totally wasn't the fucking 100 square meters of drywall I just fucking consumed.
Anxiety decreased, do you think?
Yes, it decreases, and I feel much better once I eat it. My craving has been satisfied.
Okay. And have you had any other issues around eating drywall? For instance, has your family said anything to you, or any concerns about your family or anybody else?
My family does not know.
Mm-hmm.
I've been hiding and keeping this for 7 years from everyone.
Okay, all right. And in terms of your past medical history, have you had any medical problems at all in the past?
Low iron, anemia.
Mm-hmm. And have you had any problems with feeling fatigued or dizzy or lightheaded or anything like that?
Yes, I have been feeling like fatigue sometimes and lightheaded, but I just thought that was poor eating.
All right. Well, I'm going to do a brief exam, if that's okay with you.
That's fine.
Okay.
She has an excuse for everything. Bitch, it's not because of poor eating. It's because... It's because of the drywall, let's be honest. Alright, so I'm gonna skip ahead to, we'll just do 5 minutes and 52 seconds, a few seconds ahead. I'm guessing this is when they do their testing, so let's see what they find.
Just feel a little pressure right here.
Right in here?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me have you sit straight up, okay?
Okay.
One serious thing that can happen when you're eating drywall is that your intestines can get blocked. And if your intestines get blocked, that can be very serious.
Okay.
Are you aware of what makes up drywall at all, by any chance?
No, I don't know what's in drywall.
There can be glass.
Glass?
Yeah, glass. Many of these drywall compounds can have boric acid.
Isn't that like poison?
Yeah, it's very toxic to humans. And there can be other toxic compounds that are poisonous to humans and even cause cancer later on.
You know, to be completely honest though, before we see this lady's reaction to getting cancer, if she gets it, I just want to say, no shit, drywall is poisonous. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen, you know? Like, I feel like that's just common thing that you shouldn't eat drywall. I know I keep saying it, but I'll say it again. Don't eat drywall. Please don't eat drywall. That's a terrible thing.
That's really bad.
Yeah. The good news is you're not having any symptoms that would suggest that you have any damage right now, but if it keeps going, it certainly could.
Wow. Now that I know what's in drywall and all the things that it could do to me, it was a real wake-up call. I want to be there for my son.
Again, I'm proud that this was a wake-up call for her, to be completely honest. Like, thank God she understands that this is a real problem and that was a wake-up call for her to stop eating her fucking house, bruh. Thank God.
To see him grow up, I don't want to get sick knowing that I could have prevented it. It's going to be very hard, but by the end of this month, I want to be drywall free.
Alright, well, that's about as much as we're going to watch today. All I can say is, for the lesson, don't eat drywall. That's just common sense, but don't eat drywall. Anyways, that's going to do it for the video. If you guys enjoy this video, subscribe, like, turn on the notification bell, and leave a comment down below. Anyways, I've got nothing else to say. And another thing I wanted to mention is that addiction is no joke, okay? Addiction is a very serious thing. So while we did decide to poke fun of it, don't like, someone that's actually seriously addicted to something, don't make fun of them for it openly. Like, seriously, don't. You know, like I said, addiction is a serious thing. And if you are addicted to a substance, legal or not, you need to get help immediately. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. And as always, peace, fellas.